Let W1 and W2 be subspaces of the real vector space R100 defined by this set. W1 is defined by this set and xi equal to 0 if I is divisible by 4, and W2 is defined by this order pair where xi is equal to 0 if I is divisible by 5. Then the dimension of the intersection of W1 and W2. So we have to find dimension of W1 intersection W2, and W1 dimension of W1 will be dimension of V minus number of restriction. And how many restriction? As xi equal to 0 and I is divisible by 4. So how many I are, how many or number of I is up to 100, up to 100. So least I will be 4 and larger one will be 96. So divisible by 4, it means next term will come by 4 plus 4, it means 8. Then 3 times 4, 12. It means this is the AP, arithmetic progression. So how many terms are there? A plus n minus 1 into D. You can find number of terms by this, because we know first term and common difference. This is 4 plus n minus 1 into 4, 4 plus 4n minus 4, and equal to 100. So n equal to 4 2 is 8 and 4 5 is 20. So number of terms are 25. So dimension of W1 is 100 minus 25. 100 minus 25 equal to 75. Dimension of W1 is 75. Now you can find dimension of W2. You can find dimension of W2 in similar fashion. How to find? As least number be 5 and larger or largest number up to 100 is 100. So by formula L equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, or you can say this is last term or nth term. So A plus n minus 1 into 5, because common difference will be 5. So this 5 cancel out by this, and 100 equal to 5n. So n equal to 5 to 10, 20. So dimension of W2 will be 100 minus 20 equal to 80. You can find dimension of W1 plus W2 and apply the formula. Dimension of W1 plus W2 equal to dimension of W1 plus dimension of W2 minus dimension of intersection. So, or easiest one to find dimension of intersection, you can take an element in intersection, then by the property of intersection of two sets, y will be, suppose I am taking normally y, so y if intersection, then y is in W1 and W2. So y in W1 and y in W2. If y in W1 and W2, then y will satisfy properties of W1 and W2 together. So as we are saying that to find dimension of common So y in W1 and y in W2. So y will satisfy property of W1 and W2. And this is based on xi. This is W properties of W1 or W2 is based on xi, and xi are zeros. So we have to find we are restricted or we are bound at how many place. So to find dimension, suppose W1 may be x1, x2, x3. Suppose this is W1. If someone is 0, then dimension of W1 will be 2, because we are restricted here or we are bound to take this position as 0. So we are independent at only two choices, and number of independent choices is known as the dimension. Number of independent choices means number of linearly independent vectors. So how to, you can take x1 and 1 0 0 and x2 0 1 0 and x3 0 0 0. So only these two are independent vectors, so dimension of w1 equal to 2. So also you studied that a linearly independent set can be extended to form basis if number of linearly independent vector is less. So we can put number of linearly independent, because basis is largest linearly independent and spanning set, or in other words you can say basis is smallest spanning and linearly independent set. So we have to check at how many places we are restricted for element y. We have to find number of restriction for y, number of restriction for y, and take 100 minus number of restriction. That will give you the dimension of intersection. So from, if I running from 1 to 10, I is running from 1 to 10, so up to 10 I is divisible by 4, so 4 and 8 will be number. And if I is divisible by 5, then 5 and 10 will be two numbers. These are for 5 and these are for, so total number or total restriction up to 10 is 4. Total number of restriction is 4, and up to 20, 10 to 20 there will be 4 restriction. 30 to 40 there will be 4. So up to 100 we break or we resolve 100 up to 10 parts, and in each part 4 restriction is there. So total restriction 10 into 4, it means 40 restriction. So you can take 100 minus 40, you can take 100 minus 40 as the dimension. So dimension of this 100 minus 40 equal to 60. 60 is your final answer. Or you can take common basis for W1 and W2. Also, if you approach in other way, because the dimension of W1 is 75 and dimension of W2 is 80. So there will be some number as will be common, because as I is divisible by 4 and 5, so 20 is a number which is divisible by both number 4 and 5. Similarly, there will be more number, 40 will be there, 60 is one of them, 80, 100. So some number are which are divisible by 4 and 5 together. So they will be need to take ones.